Hello and welcome again. Today's book, or tonight's book, was Adverse Report by Gerald Hammond. And there are several reasons for reading Gerald Hammond. One is that he writes humorous, but definitely deadly, murder mysteries, even if they do, as it says in the back of this one, come without the customary guarantee that the murder plot or the murder device, the method, was actually, could actually kill. Now, we're all used to the blunt object, but his tend to be a little more technical than that. And you will also find a lot of useful tips about writers and how to write in this book. For you never know who's reading your book. Perhaps the chief superintendent of the police tells you made a wee error in the procedures, and he would happy to answer any questions you might have should you write another book. Also, criticizing, how you write up a certain character. Luger revolver. No, you can't talk about any Luger revolvers, please. There's a good reason for that. They don't make revolvers. Yes, this is a book about a writer who inherits a nice, wonderful cottage in the Scottish lowlands from an uncle who has met an unfortunate demise. Okay. Come to find out, the poor fellow was murdered. Indeed. And this unraveling of who done it is quite amusing. There's a lot of little vignettes that take place, which I think most of you would find very funny. So I recommend this book highly, as this murderous rampage is put a halt to. This is one of Gerald Hammond's series of Keith Calder mysteries. The gunsmith who solves crimes in his days off, so to speak. There are 23 books in this series. He also writes 11 books in the John Cunningham Three Oaks series, which is about spaniels. And he and his wife solve mysteries. Now, I find the Keith Calder ones more interesting, but that's because Keith Calder's a very opinionated old so-and-so. Nothing too obtuse about him. However, he doesn't say anything before he has actual concrete evidence, even though he speculates, and he's all too often correct. I hate it when men are all too often correct. So, I highly recommend the books, even if they are a little in their handling of women characters. But be that as it may, still a good read and a good author worth reading. Thank you for coming, and please come again.